guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about competitive exclusion principle, and before that let us know what is competition. I guess I have discussed about competition in my previous video. If you didn't watch that video, you can go back and watch it, and that's okay. Let's have a quick recall about competition now, because I have to make you understand this topic thoroughly. So we know what is competition here. So in competition there are two types, that is inter specific competition and intra-specific competition. What is intra-specific competition? Intra-specific competition means it is the competition between the same kind of species. Means intra means within means same kind of species, within the same kind of species. And coming to inter-specific competition, here competition between the different organisms or different species, that is called as inter-specific competition. Okay, now let us learn about competitive exclusion principle. This competitive exclusion principle proposed by the ecologist name called as Gauss. Hence it is also known as Gauss law. Let us look at the statement here. This competitive exclusion principle states that two species which are competing for the same resource cannot coexist in the same area. Okay, let us make you to understand this. I will take in one simple example. So, but a girl and a boy is competing for that single burger. So what happens? They both will fight to grab that burger. So who is stronger? That person is going to grab that burger, and who is weaker? That person is not going to get the burger. Means what I am referring here, burger, it's a resource, a food, okay, and two kind of species. What they are doing, both the persons are competing for the single resource. What happens? They cannot coexist because there is only one burger, so one has to take that. So who is the stronger? That person is going to take that burger. That's why it is saying here, two species which are competing for the same resource cannot coexist in the same area. That's because species with identical niche, means species with same area, they also have identical needs. Which means they would compete for the same resource. So if two different species living in the same area and consuming the same resource for their living, then there will be a competition between both the species, right? Due to that, what happens? There will be a unstable coexistence. So the more fittest, or the organism or the species which is more capable, that species will be stable and exist, and other which is weaker, that will excluded or extinct. Okay. So if two distinct species share the identical niche, there will be a inter-specific competition. As I told before, explained about the inter-specific competition. So if two distinct species, that is distinct means different species, share an identical means same niche, there will be a which kind of competition? Inter-specific competition for available space and resource. So this competition between the two species will result in the fitness of one being lowered by the presence of the other. So what happens? The less adapted species will struggle to survive and reproduce, and it will eventually eliminated from the area. Okay, that is about competitive exclusion principle. So here I have given one simple example. For the Gauss has given one famous example that is about two types of single-celled microorganisms, that is Paramecium aurelia and Paramecium caudatum. Let us know about that principle now. So I will explain the competitive exclusive principle with Paramecium aurelia and Paramecium caudatum. Here what happens? He took the test tubes. He provided the two test tube, means he given the same kind of resource and same kind of habitat. Okay, and two different species, that is Paramecium aurelia and Paramecium caudatum. So in the one test tube he kept the Paramecium aurelia and Paramecium caudatum. So it will uses all the resource and it will grows well, and Paramecium caudatum also it will uses the resource and it will grows well. But when he combined both the Paramecium aurelia and Paramecium caudatum in the same test tube with the same limiting resource habitat, so what happens here? The one which is more stronger, the one which is have the capacity to grow in the test tube using the fixed amount of nutrients, okay, that will outcompete the other. So here what happens? This Paramecium aurelia outcomes the Paramecium caudatum, because Paramecium aurelia able to use the fixed amount of nutrient very well when compared to the Paramecium caudatum. So you can observe in the diagram. So here only there is the existence of Paramecium aurelia. It means that this Paramecium aurelia outcomes the Paramecium caudatum. So when we look at into the graph, we can understand by this. So this is the graph shown by the Paramecium aurelia alone. So it has grown well, and this is the graph of the Paramecium caudatum. This one is also grown well, but in the third scenario, what happens when they are grown in the same test tube, in the same medium? What happens? The growth of the aurelia is good, but the growth of the caudatum become extinct here. It's almost extincting. So this shows that when two organisms competing for the same resource cannot coexist. If you are new to this channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you everyone.